Okay, so we're going to get this page finished. This is my Doug MacLeod page, and I'm just sticking to one side of this. Sorry, let me just check that everything's as good as it can be. Yes. Okay, so this is the layout I'm going for, roughly. I've put my music paper here and that strip of faux washi, well, torn paper there, and this is going like this, and I've done some titles, but I didn't want this white strip, so I'm tearing this a little more, just really carefully down there. So I want it to stay pretty much in a rectangle, but the torn edge just adds a little bit of interest, stops it being too uniform. Taking the white edge off. Okay, and then I'm going to glue that on with some glue stick. Like I said before, I mostly use glue stick unless I've got anything really thick that I want to glue down. Those books I showed you in the first video, from the Kelly Kilmer course, were all glued with glue sticks, and they're still pretty stuck. So that's going there, and I think we're just going to put this at the bottom. It's not particularly pretty piece, but I want to remember who it was, and I want this to overlap the two edges. Okay. So the other thing I've done so far for this one thing I did think actually was about popping, let's do that, before this sticks, I'm just thinking that needs a little bit more colour down that side. So I think I'm going to pop that on there. I'm going to have it slightly over each end. And I'm going to have it so that the straight edge is the bit that's sticking out at the side here, just so that it's different from this one. Similar but different. That's better, that looks better. Okay, so in my paper crafting life, I've bought a lot of things, as probably most of you have, and I have got a couple of sets of these label letters from Tim Holtz. I'm not sure if he does these anymore, but I really like them, and I've used them. You can see I've used them quite a lot. And then I bought a second packet a while ago because I started to use those up. So what I've done is stuck those onto the words onto bits of paper and then cut round them, and I've taken the white edges off. Managed to get some ink up here, which always happens. So I'm thinking that this is going to go there, something like that, and then I'm going to journal around it. So because these are thicker, I'm going to use this Collor glue. I like that these stickers sort of match this white on black. It wouldn't matter if they didn't. Came out a bit quick. but it's quite nice if you can do, you know, sort of follow through on themes, I suppose, colours, themes. This is nice glue, but it comes out really fast. Shouldn't really matter for a scrapbook, should it? So that was the main message that I wanted to get on this page, really, from the concert that we went to. I've since bought some of his songs, they were that good. One of his songs was covered by Eva Cassidy, who's another favourite, so that was quite interesting to find that out. I've smudged quite a lot of glue there, which I'm a bit unhappy about. What I might do is black line around those words to make them stand out a bit more. I'm going to write down here, so that will fill this in nicely, and then I'm going to think about whether to add a couple more circles. I may or may not. I'm also going to hang on to this piece of paper and just pop it inside the book, because I might use it on this page, so that when we do something on this page it will mirror what's going on this one. So this is probably not as aesthetically pleasing as this or this, but I like what it represents so far, and I think you'll see that when I've written on this and maybe added a few more little touches, it'll look pretty good. And that's my journal with me for this time, so hopefully you can join me all again, or join me again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.